Welcome to the Sibling Rivalry MMA Podcast. Here to talk about Diaz versus Masvidal 2 just kind of got announced.
We're just going to talk about all kinds of shit. We were going to talk about the fights this weekend. Now I looked at the fights for this weekend. I don't give a shit about the fights for this weekend.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about them.
There's a lot of really good fights coming up. Like, if you look at the schedule, UFC is loaded. They are fighting every single weekend up until the end of the year now. So, like, I'm just pulling up the schedule. So this weekend we have Overeem versus Augusto Sakai, which, I mean, that fight's alright, but the rest of the fights are horrible. Then after that, Thiago Santos versus Glover Teixeira is a pretty cool fight. After that, we got Colby versus Woodley, which is, like, I'm looking forward to that as much as any
exciting
fight. UFC 253, we have Adesanya versus Costa, Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz. So, both of those title fights, fucking awesome fights. Then Holly Holm is fighting Irene Aldana, which I actually am kind of excited because I think that Irene Aldana girl could be pretty good. Then after that, Brian Ortega versus Korean Zombie. And then eventually there's Gaethje versus Habib. Tony versus Poirier is, I think, going to happen. Yair versus Ortega. Yair versus Zabit. I mean, there's some other good fights on that card too. That card's loaded. Rafael dos Anjos versus Islam Makhachev. So
it's exciting.
A lot of really good fights coming up. But one that just got announced like an hour ago that they're working on doing. Oh, and they announced today that they're working on Usman versus Burns. So that one too.
Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
Yeah. But Masvidal versus Diaz 2. They're aiming for December or January, they just said. I hate this fight, personally. Not excited to see that at all.
I don't hate the fight. I mean, I think Masvidal pretty much kicked his ass last time. It was a controversial stoppage, I guess, but he's gonna get that cut every time he fights. But yeah, Masvidal was beating his ass. I don't know. What are either of them gonna do? Masvidal could fight another like top contender. Diaz just wants to make money. Masvidal wants to make money. This is a good way to make money for him. So I'm not surprised that it's happening. If it happens, you never know with Diaz. I mean, Dana can come out and say he's having a fight, and Diaz and them are never on the same page. So it might not even happen.
It's just annoying to me because like Masvidal is in a spot where he could be fighting for belts. Like he has an excuse as to why he lost last fight. So he could be right back in title contention if he would fight Leon Edwards, which would be a really big fight, especially with the two-piece and soda thing where he hit him backstage. Like, there's good fights for him to take. Like, he could fight Burns, he could fight Colby, he could fight Woodley. Like, there's guys he could fight. But instead he's going to go fight Diaz. And the thing is, if he beats Diaz, they're probably going to fucking give him another title shot, which he doesn't deserve after beating Diaz. He already whooped him. The first fight wasn't good. And Diaz, like, I don't want him to fight welterweight contenders. I want him to either fight at lightweight or fight just fun fights for us to see, but not against contenders. Like, if he's at welterweight, I'd want to see him fight Robbie or something. Like, Robbie looked bad last fight, but they'd be a good fight. He could fight Cowboy. Like, again, that'd be a fun fight since Diaz isn't trying to get a belt. Or he could go down to lightweight and fight Tony, Dustin, Gaethje, those guys. Like, I'm much more interested in all those fights. Or the one that he should be doing is Conor. That should be the fight right now, since neither of them are trying to fight for a belt. That's a huge money fight, and I actually really want to see that fight.
Conor's not going to fight right now, I feel like with no fans and everything, if he even ever wants to fight again. But I'd much rather see Diaz at 155. Seems like he'd be much more competitive down there. He's just never going to be able to beat the top guys at 170.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he can at 155 either. I mean, some of them for sure, but
it's way better matchups for him at 55, though.
Yeah.
Like, he could beat Tony and Dustin. Like, I don't know that I would pick him, but those are fights he could win. Like,
Maybe.
Those are good matchups. They'll stand with him, and if they go on the ground, like, he would submit Dustin if they went on the ground.
Yeah. I can just never tell how actually good Diaz is. It's really hard to tell. I think he's good.
Yeah.
But it's hard to really say how good he actually is. I'd rather see him at 55. Masvidal... Yeah, Leon needs to get a fight.
Yeah, fucking... He should be fighting Masvidal.
Should be fighting somebody.
170 should be easy to figure out right now. Like, it should be Usman versus Burns, it should be Masvidal versus Edwards, and it should be Colby versus Woodley.
So I got one, right? Yeah.
They got two. They're doing Usman versus Burns and Colby versus
right,
Woodley.
yeah.
But it's like they're leaving Edwards out. So he just never gets to fight, and then Masvidal is going to beat the fuck out of Diaz and people are going to want him to fight for a belt. Or, like, if Colby beats the fuck out of Woodley. I don't know. If Woodley beats Colby, I don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
I think Colby's probably going to beat Woodley.
It's still a bad matchup, though. Like, as bad as Woodley's looked, if he's going to actually fight well, this is going to be the fight that he's going to be motivated for and do well. But Colby might just overwhelm him.
What are Woodley's last 3 fights?
Usman lost, Burns lost, and he beat Till.
Was it so his last fight was Burns?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know how Woodley's going to look.
He's looked really bad his last 2 fights.
Yeah, those guys are really good too, so... Yeah, but he did look really bad, so...
He didn't do anything.
We'll see how he does against Colby, but it seems like Colby should be a problem for him.
Yeah, it should be a bad matchup, but I don't... Like, Woodley still has power, and Colby may struggle to take him down. I thought, until I watched Woodley fight Burns and Usman, they both took him down pretty easily.
You see Masvidal is training with Woodley?
Masvidal is?
Yeah. For the Colby fight.
No, I didn't see that.
Which is crazy, because I always kind of thought that whole Masvidal-Colby thing was like a setup. Them like not liking each other. But if he's helping Woodley, unless it's just a double crossover, where he's going to Woodley and helping him and telling Colby everything, but that'd be, I don't think that'd happen. That'd be pretty shitty.
No, I think it's real because Colby left ATT, and he loves ATT. He's not there now.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's at, so we'll see how his conditioning is. I think they both... See, this turned into us just talking about Colby versus Woodley, which is fine. Really just the whole welterweight division. But the Colby thing is like... when him and Woodley... I've been watching interviews with him, and now that the fight's announced, it seems like they're both kind of scared of each other. Like, they're actually giving each other a lot of props now. Like, they both seem scared... Like, they think they might lose the fight.
Well, it's a good matchup. Like, I mean, it's a tough matchup for both of them. They both, like... I don't know, Colby definitely has the better conditioning, I'd say.
Yeah, not even close. Colby has the best conditioning in the UFC, him or Usman.
So that's a big problem for Woodley. Colby should be scared of getting his jaw broke again, because that could happen. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going to go with Colby on that one, though. When is that fight even? Is that even close?
It's this month. I think it's September 19th.
I'm going to miss a lot of fights coming up.
So
I work like 3 weekends in a row.
This weekend, September 5th, Overeem versus Sockeye. Next weekend, September 12th, Santos versus Glover. And then the next weekend after that, September 19th, Colby versus Woodley.
Yeah, I'm going to miss that unless I can trade off.
Yeah,
I really want to see that.
Yeah, the UFC's loaded right now.
Yeah, so much to look forward to, just not necessarily this weekend. For me, at least.
Yeah, so while we're on this, we might as well just look at the UFC welterweight rankings. This has pretty much become just a talk about the welterweight division.
Fine with me.
Like,
it's a fun division.
So we might as well talk about the Usman-Burns fight, too, then.
Sure.
I don't know what I think will happen there. Is Burns really that good as he looked against Woodley, or is Woodley just didn't fight well? Like, they kind of did the same thing. Usman-Burns did the same thing to Woodley. So.
I still just think Usman is the top guy. Like, I mean, he's the champ for a reason. I think that he is just way above everybody. I mean, Colby's up there too, but I mean, I think they just kind of mashed up together, and the emotion behind it all made it such a good fight.
Yeah, it's like... So Burns, I would say, has the power advantage. That dude hits fucking hard. But I still think Usman will have the striking advantage.
And the wrestling advantage.
Yeah, but Burns' wrestling is really good too, and I don't know if Usman wants to take Burns down. That dude's a monster on the ground. That's a tough fight.
It'll probably be mostly on the feet. Probably a lot of holding each other up against the cage.
Yeah, it's probably going to be boring. Because, I don't know, Usman fights usually like that, except against Colby. But Usman's ranked, well, he's the champ. Burns is 1, Colby's 2, so they all got fights. Edwards is 3.
I'm surprised they have him ranked so high, still.
Yeah, I mean, he never fights.
But it seems like he wants to fight.
Yeah. Masvidal's 4, has a fight kind of lined up. Woodley's 5, has a fight. Wonderboy's 6, he hasn't fought in... Who's the last person he fought?
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking. I'd like to see Masvidal and Wonderboy fight again.
Yeah, that fight would make sense.
That's the fight that I was thinking of. Like, that seems like a perfect matchup to make right now, and one that people would be excited about.
Yeah, his last fight was against Vicente Luque in 2019.
That doesn't seem like it was that long ago, though. But I guess it was. We're well into 2020 now.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't fought in forever. He's as good as any of them, honestly. He got caught by Pettis, and now seems like he's not getting any respect. But he's still, like, he could be...
That was the luckiest fucking thing
He could be any of these guys.
Yeah, I really want to see him fight again. I like him a lot.
He already beat Masvidal.
I don't think they're going to make him against Woodley again, but...
No. But, dude, I think he would give Colby problems. I think Colby would really struggle to take him down, to get close enough to him.
Yeah. That's an interesting fight.
Yeah. And then 7's Maya. He's kind of done. Chiesa's looked really good at 8, but I don't think he's on any of their levels. Chiesa versus Wonderboy would be a cool fight.
They're just lucky Askren's gone.
Dos Anjos is 9, but he just went back down to lightweight. Then Luque 10. Jeff Neal's tough. Diaz, Robbie, Magny.
I can't wait for Jeff Neal to start getting some more fights.
Neil Magny's another guy that he looked really good against Robbie. That fight wasn't competitive at all.
So these rankings aren't even updated?
No.
Because they still have Robbie above Magny?
I don't know how they're not updated yet. The fights happened what's today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
And Saturday. They haven't updated the rankings.
Since we're talking about that, Robbie maybe should retire.
For sure.
He's making me sad.
He should retire or fight somebody like... They could do a Cowboy rematch or fight Nate Diaz. Like, fun fights.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, maybe Pettis versus Robbie. That could be a cool fight.
Oh, my God. That sounds brutal. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking of Robbie, like, not how he looked last weekend and just what he would do to Anthony Pettis. Like,
yeah, but I don't know. Pettis would be the favorite for sure.
Now it probably.
But, like, I think Robbie could still have, like, he could fight well if he could fight guys that would stand with him and that. But Magny was just too long and just took him down and kind of, like, big brothered him. It was pretty embarrassing. Even when Robbie got on top, he got fucking grapevine from top. Like, he got spread completely out on top and couldn't do anything. It was sad to watch, but I don't think he will retire, even though I want him to, but he's got to fight somebody fun.
Just think about, like, how long ago his fight against Chris Lytle was. Like, he's been doing this for
early 2000s or late 90s or probably
like
2001, I would guess.
He's been fighting forever. Like, it's probably about time. Sadly, because I love him.
Yeah. But at least he's not like getting knocked out and shit.
Yeah.
He's still like, he's hanging in there. Colby hit him like 5,000 times.
I just blocked him all like this.
He didn't block shit. He got fucking hit, like literally hit on the face 500 times.
Yeah.
But yeah, welterweight division, God, everything's just getting fucked up, man, the last few years. Like, these money fights, man. There's like barely any champs that defend the belt. Usman is one. Habib defends the belt. He's not trying to move up. Volkanovski is trying to do some dumb shit, fight Bellator people and whatever. Cejudo moved all over the place.
Hopefully, no, I'm saying Volkanovski's been calling out Cejudo.
Yeah, like, there's no chance to just stay in their weight classes anymore. It's kind of annoying.
And for some reason, Cejudo keeps talking shit to Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, everybody is.
So weird. Like, I know, but why Cejudo? Like, he's going hard on him.
Askren was talking shit to him today, too, because Askren had his hip replacement today and was walking, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, O'Malley's a puss.
Yeah, he was making me... He was annoying me with his, like, saying he's undefeated. Like, he was like, did he beat me? Yes. Am I undefeated? Yes. Like, no. You got beat. It's fine.
He's handling it horribly.
Yeah. I think he's going to lose a lot of fans over that. He before this fight, he was on Theo Von's podcast, and he was kind of... I liked him before, and he was rubbing me the wrong way on there, talking about... he said he has more finishing moves than anybody in the history of fighting, and stuff like that. He was just being really overly cocky.
Seagal.
Yeah. You think you're even close to Steven Seagal? You'll never be. But, who's Steven Seagal just showing? Oh, no, that was an old video.
Of him showing DC stuff.
Yeah. He made sure all the cameras were off.
DC was like, oh, okay, we'll figure it out. I don't know what he showed him.
Probably nothing.
I don't know why that video just came out randomly.
I don't know. I love it, though.
That's funny.
What else is going on?
Michael Chandler's a free agent.
Oh, yeah. I hope he comes to the UFC.
I think he will.
There's a lot of fun fights to make there.
Yeah, he could fight, like, him and Nate Diaz would be cool, too.
Yeah. I mean, anybody against Nate Diaz for the most part.
Yeah. Michael Chandler, I don't know how good I would think he would be. I'm going to look at the lightweight rankings.
He'd be the next Gaethje.
I don't think he's as good as Gaethje, though. Like, I think he is good, but I don't think he's in his prime anymore. He wouldn't beat Habib, Gaethje, Poirier, Tony, Conor, Hooker. I don't know if he could beat Oliveira. Oliveira's really good. I think after that, it'd be good. I think, like, a good first fight with him would be Ally Kenta.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I think that'd be a really good fight.
That makes sense.
For him to come in. But, I mean, outside of that, like, fights with Poirier and Tony and them would be fun, but I don't see them taking those fights right away.
No, Al makes sense.
Yeah, like, what does a guy like Tony Ferguson or Dustin Poirier or Gaethje get out of beating Michael Chandler? Like,
yeah, nothing.
Especially if they go out and smoke him, then it kind of makes it even worse of a win. Like, if they go out there and have a good fight, then it's like, oh, he was good, that's a good win. But if they go out and beat the fuck out of Michael Chandler, I feel like fans would just be like, oh, well, like, he didn't belong there yet, so...
Then he'd be the next Ben Askren.
Yeah, I don't think they'll take those fights. At least Ben Askren got a win, though, in the UFC before he got fucked up, so it actually made it, like, I don't know.
Yeah, even though nobody will admit it.
Yeah, he won that fight. After watching the Neo Magny fight, I think I saw some people on Twitter being like, yeah, Ben Askren definitely would have won that fight no matter what. Because he could have just done that to him the whole time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's probably it. I can't think of anything else. I'm not going to do a preview for this card, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we might show you what bets I probably won't make any bets on it.
Oh, yeah. I'll make a bet. I'm killing it. I've fucking hit 4 of the last 5 cards, and I haven't done a lot of parlays. I do, like, either 1 or 2 parlays for every card, and I've hit 4 out of the last 5 cards.
Yeah, so go with him because I've been doing terrible, so...
Yeah. I might fuck this one up, though. I don't really know, like, anyone on this card.
Sometimes that's how you do the best.
Yeah, I have been doing good on not knowing people. I don't know.
Yeah. We also got done with another day of jiu-jitsu yesterday. I'm going to start doing that more often. I bought some gear now, so now I have to.
Yeah.
Have to keep going.
I got the sickest go-go plata in the gym. I don't even know how to do it.
Yeah. I suck. But one day will be better. I don't even remember how to fucking wrestle anymore. It's been so long. So maybe once I'm not so out of shape, we'll do better.
I'm doing fine. You said we'll do better.
I said will do.
Will do. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. Oh, yeah. My bookie. Didn't even mention that.
Oh, yeah.
We are partnered with MyBookie now. Probably should have led with that, but we got that thing like a week ago and we didn't do a podcast. I forgot. So, yeah. We are partnered with MyBookie through Big Sports Media. So, go use them. You can use code. We don't have a code yet. I think we'll get one. I don't know. But use Colts Corner as your code. I'm also on Colts Corner as well, so that's another one of my podcasts. Me and my cousin Vance and Warren do that one. So use code Colts Corner there, and it will support this podcast. It will support Colts Corner. It will support all the podcasts on Big Heads Media to help us pay for some promotion and to get our name out there some more. So,
and go buy our shit. Buy our shirts and stuff.
Yeah, we have shirts on the Big Heads Media website. So yeah, you can go buy shirts. I still have to buy a shirt too, so once I get paid Monday, I'll do that probably. Follow us on Twitter at Rivalry MMA. That's where I'll be posting my bets to help you guys make some money.
We gotta make bets now. We're sponsored by MyBookie.
Yeah. So go do all that, and thanks, and we'll see you guys next time.